Okay, and in less than 2 minutes from now, Hong Kong will ring in 2012. Well, let's go now live to Victoria Harbour, where you can see the IFC2 building right there, which will form the centrepiece of tonight's fireworks display. And it will be quite massive. It's going to be about 4 minutes long. Revellers have flocked to other hotspots, such as Lang Kwai Fong, as you can see. You can see the live shots there of all the people packed in. And people also packed in Times Square. We've also got shots of crowds in Shanghai along the Bund, as you can see there, and in Taipei, where no doubt the celebrations will happen around the Taipei 101, form part of the city's celebrations there. So let's wait a bit and listen in to the countdowns. Just to give you a bit of a heads up before the fireworks display goes off at the stroke of midnight here in Hong Kong, the main part or the focal point of the display will centre around the IFC2 building, but it's not just the IFC that's involved. There'll be 9 other buildings along the waterfront which will be part of this massive celebration, which will last for about 4 minutes or so. And if you're interested, the theme of tonight's fireworks display is the Soaring Dragon. 10 seconds now. 5, 3, 2, 1, and there you have it. We've entered a new year, 2012, and what better way than to welcome it with this dazzling fireworks display that you see around the IFC building and other adjacent buildings. Tonight's display was jointly organised by the Hong Kong government and other private entities. The Jockey Club also contributing a bit to organise tonight's event. And there have been other celebrations taking place across the city, not just here along the waterfront, but also places like Sha Tin, for example. And of course, in Times Square, Lang Kwai Fong. A dazzling display of fireworks from the Taipei 101 building. For those of you who are interested as well, there's an official New Year's theme song for tonight's display here in Hong Kong, composed by the producer and musician Choi Sung-hae. Just a reminder, if you're out and about tonight, partying, see your friends and family, the MTR will be running throughout the night. As I mentioned to you earlier, the theme of this year's fireworks display here in Hong Kong is Soaring Dragon with Happy Heart, a nod to the upcoming Year of the Dragon, which we will welcome in later this month, towards the end of January. And there you have it, the live fireworks display from Victoria Harbour. Well, others have already celebrated New Year's, including New Zealanders, who shrugged off the threat of bad weather to kick off 2012 in style, being among the first in the world to do so. Crowds gathered across Auckland for the New Year celebrations, which were headlined by a large firework display from the city's Sky Tower. Loud cheers accompanied the midnight celebrations as a stream of fireworks were fired from the 328-metre-tall tower. While overcast conditions tarnished the display somewhat, Auckland was luckier than other parts of the country when it came to the weather. According to local news reports, heavy rain forced the cancellation of several public events, including in the capital Wellington. New Zealanders are eager to forget a tough 2011, which was plagued by earthquakes. And a few hours after New Zealand, Australia rang in the new year with fireworks over Sydney Harbour.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year!
More than 1.5 million people crowded onto yachts and along the shores of the city's famous harbourfront to watch the shimmering pyrotechnic display designed around the theme Time to Dream. Many Australians are also eager to move on after the rough year marred by natural disasters.